with us.
Little Bo Peep walked Greenhill way, searching for sheep at start of day. Meadow grass waved soft and tall, hiding trails along the wall. Flowers bent beneath the sun, birds sang tunes for everyone. Bo Peep looked both far and near, hoping for her flock so dear. Clover patches lined the ground, footsteps gentle without a sound. Greenhill Meadow spread around. Little Bo Peep walked Greenhill way, searching for sheep at start of day. Meadow grass waved soft and tall, hiding trails along the wall. Flowers bent beneath the sun, birds sang tunes for everyone. Bo Peep looked both far and near, hoping for her flock so dear. Clover patches lined the ground, footsteps gentle without a sound. Greenhill Meadow spread around.
Well, little elf began to dance, twisting lightly in a trance. Snowflakes fell upon his hat, spinning round and round like that. Feet went hopping through the white, shimmering in soft moonlight. Elves all cheered and joined the fun, laughing under winter's sun. Snowflakes twinkled far and near, magic dance for all to hear. Little elf sped joy and cheer. Well, little elf began to dance, twisting lightly in a trance. Snowflakes fell upon his hat, spinning round and round like that. Feet went hopping through the white, shimmering in soft moonlight. Elves all cheered and joined the fun, laughing under winter's sun. Snowflakes twinkled far and near, magic dance for all to hear. Little elf sped joy and cheer. Baba, black sheep on the hill, windy gusts blew soft and shrill. Grass bent low beneath his feet, rustling sounds were soft and sweet. Clouds above drifted along, carrying the morning song. Sheep moved carefully through the breeze, dodging branches of the trees. Walking up and down the hill, windy air was calm and still. Baba sheep enjoyed the thrill. Baba, black sheep on the hill, windy gusts blew soft and shrill. Grass bent low beneath his feet, rustling sounds were soft and sweet. Clouds above drifted along, carrying the morning song. Sheep moved carefully through the breeze, dodging branches of the trees. Walking up and down the hill, windy air was calm and still. Baba sheep enjoyed the thrill. Itsy bitsy spider climb up the rain line, taking time. Raindrops splashed upon the way, washing troubles far away. Spider paused on glistening thread, sun began to lift the spread. Step by step he reached the top, raindrops ceased and made him stop. Glistening web held all the light, shining softly in the bright. Spider finished rain line height. Itsy bitsy spider climb up the rain line, taking time.
paused on glistening thread. Sun began to lift the spread. Step by step he reached the top. Raindrops ceased and made him stop. Glistening web held all the light, shining softly in the bright. Spider finished rain line height. Row, row, row your boat down the clear brook, gently float. Ripples sparkle in the sun, gliding slowly, having fun. Dragonflies buzz all around, dancing lightly without sound. Willows sway along the shore, birds above begin to soar. Water hums a peaceful tune, shining softly in the noon. Clear brook floats beneath the moon.
Быкиви Мику и пискрамовкой. Пикриски с продовни деревом
Row,
со
row,
свиньями
row your
приключены.
boat
И
down
штиком
the clear brook,
евроки.
gently float. Ripples sparkle in the sun, gliding slowly, having fun. Dragonflies buzz all around, dancing lightly without sound. Willows sway along the shore, birds above begin to soar. Water hums a peaceful tune, shining softly in the noon. Clear brook floats beneath the moon. Christmas cookies jingle jump, bouncing high with every thump. Frosting sparkled in the light, sprinkles danced with pure delight. Elves all laughed and clapped along, joining in the festive song. Gingerbread ran fast and wide, sliding down the sugar slide. Candies tumbled from the tray, sweetest giggles filled the day. Jingle jump in holiday. Christmas cookies jingle jump, bouncing high with every thump. Frosting sparkled in the light, sprinkles.
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite.
Gingerbread ran fast and wide, sliding down the sugar slide. Candies tumbled from the tray, sweetest giggles filled the day. Jingle jump in holiday. Hickory dickory dock, old clock ticking by the stair. Mouse ran swiftly up the side, trying not to slip or slide. Clock struck one with booming chime, echoed softly through the time. Down he slid with careful grace, landing safe in little space. Hands of clock went round and round, ticking made a gentle sound. Old clock watched without a frown. Hickory dickory dock, old clock ticking by the stair. Mouse ran swiftly up the side, trying not to slip or slide. Clock struck one with booming chime, echoed softly through the time. Down he slid with careful grace, landing safe in little space. Hands of clock went round and round, ticking made a gentle sound. Old clock watched without a frown. London Bridge on Willowstone, crossing path where steps were grown. Children laughing, walking slow, cherry blossoms all aglow. Bridge beams gleamed in morning sun, footsteps tapping one by one. Water rippled gently near, songs of joy were soft and clear. Lanterns hung in tidy line, swinging slightly as they shine. Willowstone crossing felt divine. London Bridge on Willowstone, crossing path where steps were grown. Children laughing, walking slow, cherry blossoms all aglow. Bridge beams gleamed in morning sun, footsteps
footsteps tapping one by one. Water rippled gently near. Songs of joy were soft and clear. Lanterns hung in tidy line, swinging slightly as they shine. A willow stone crossing fell divine.
Little boy blue in Sunridge wide, watched the animals by his side. Wind blew gently through the grass. Birds flew low as hours passed. Clouds above drifted slow and high.
Look! They're flying! So pretty!
Sunlight warmed the open sky. Blue stood still and listened near, echoing calls that he could hear. Meadow stretched beneath the sun. Peaceful day for everyone. Sunridge Field was full of fun. Little boy blue in Sunridge wide, watched the animals by his side. Wind blew gently through the grass. Birds flew low as hours passed. Clouds above drifted slow and high. Sunlight warmed the open sky. Blue stood still and listened near, echoing calls that he could hear. Meadow stretched beneath the sun.
Look! They're flying!
Peaceful day
So
for
pretty!
everyone. Sunridge Field was full of fun.
Old King Cole sat in his grand hall. Fiddlers played and tunes did call. The chandeliers reflected gold as music swirled both young and old. He clapped his hands to every beat and tapped his toes with lively feet. The tables bowed with tasty treat while dancers twirled in joyful heat. Look at all this food! The melody rose up to the sky with laughter echoing far and high. A courtly feast that long denied. Old King Cole sat in his grand hall. Fiddlers played and tunes did call. The chandeliers reflected gold as music swirled both young and old. He clapped his hands to every beat and tapped his toes with lively feet. The tables bowed with tasty treat while dancers twirled in joyful heat. The melody rose up to the sky with laughter echoing far and high. A courtly feast that long denied.
Snowflakes fell in sparkling light. Children hopped with pure delight. They spun around on icy ground and tossed their snowballs all around. The frosty air was crisp and sweet.
the sweetness in the air. He poked the pastry with his hand and plucked the plum so round and grand. Juice dripped down on tiny chin as Jack laughed wide with grin within. The crumbs fell softly all around while Jack enjoyed each tasty mound. A quarter thrust of plum to found. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, shining bright from very far. Star Lane sparkles in the night, guiding dreams with gentle light. Silver beams that twirl and spin, glowing softly from within. Moonlight dances on the way, chasing all the dark away. Stars above begin to gleam, lighting up each child's dream. Star Lane shine is magic's theme. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, shining bright from very far. Star Lane sparkles in the night, guiding dreams with gentle light. Silver beams that twirl and spin, glowing softly from within. Moonlight dances on the way, chasing all the dark away. Stars above begin to gleam, lighting up each child's dream. Star Lane shine is magic's theme. Old MacDonald on the farm, rich food animals full of charm. Cows went moo and pigs went oink, chickens clucked and geese would honk. Sheep all wandered in the grass, horses trotted slowly past. Ducks swam in the pond nearby, frogs croaked loud beneath the sky. Every animal had a song, making Ridgewood bright and strong. Farmyard friends all laughed aloud. Old MacDonald on the farm, rich food animals full of charm. Cows went moo and pigs went oink, chickens clucked and geese would honk. Sheep all wandered in the grass, horses trotted slowly past. Ducks swam in the pond nearby, frogs croaked loud beneath the sky. Every animal had a song, making Ridgewood bright and strong. Farmyard friends all laughed aloud. Humpty Dumpty on the wall, looking proud and feeling tall. Garden flowers swayed below, sunlight made the petals glow. A sudden wobble made him slip, rolling down on gentle trip. Leaves and blossoms brushed his way, echoing in bright display. Humpty tumbled soft and slow, landing where the soft winds blow. Garden watched him down below. Humpty Dumpty on the wall, looking proud and feeling tall. Garden flowers swayed below, sunlight made the petals glow. A sudden wobble made him slip, rolling down on gentle trip. Leaves and blossoms brushed his way, echoing in bright display. Humpty tumbled soft and slow, landing where the soft winds blow. Garden watched him down below. Santa's sleigh on snowy ground, sparkly lights all twirling round. Reindeer pranced and jingled bells, through the night their magic swells. spring in the winter breeze. Santa laughed with joyful cheer, spreading gifts to all so near. Stars above shone crisp and bright, guiding sleigh through frosty night. Snow white sparkled pure delight. Mary strolled through Button Meadow, little lamb walked soft and slow. Flowers bent beneath her feet, petals glowed and smells were sweet. Birds above sang songs of cheer, sunlight gleamed both far and near. Lamb and Mary wandered through, chasing butterflies that flew. Meadows swayed in gentle light, joyful footsteps warm and bright. Button Meadow calm and right. Mary strolled through Button Meadow, little lamb walked soft and slow. Flowers bent beneath her feet, petals glowed and smells were sweet. Birds above sang songs of cheer, sunlight gleamed both far and near. Lamb and Mary wandered through, chasing butterflies that flew. Meadows swayed in gentle light, joyful footsteps warm and bright. Button Meadow calm and right.
We're almost
Jack
there.
and Jill.
I see the top.
Jack and Jill climbed Piney Crest Hill. Steps were slow, but hearts were still. Leaves beneath them rustled soft, birds above sang high aloft. Sunlight peeked through piney green, casting shadows bright and keen. Halfway up they heard a sound, pebbles rolling on the ground. Jack and Jill both reached the top, breathing in the morning drop. Piney Crest Hill, their joyful stop. Jack and Jill.
What was that?
Jack and Jill climbed Piney Crest Hill. Steps were slow, but hearts were still. Leaves beneath them rustled soft, birds above sang high aloft. Sunlight peeked through piney green, casting shadows bright and
We're
keen.
almost there.
Halfway up they heard a sound,
I see the
pebbles
top.
rolling on the ground. Jack and Jill both reached the top, breathing in the morning drop. Piney Crest Hill, their joyful stop. Yankee Doodle marched along, country lane echoed with their song. Drums were beating loud and clear, banners waving far and near. Horses pranced in tidy line, flags and trumpets bright did shine. Footsteps tapped in steady time, smiles and laughter all in rhyme. Crowds cheered on both sides the way, parade marched bright throughout the day. Country lane alive with play. Yankee Doodle marched along, country lane echoed with their song. Drums were beating loud and clear, banners waving far and near. Horses pranced in tidy line, flags and trumpets bright did shine. Footsteps tapped in steady time, smiles and laughter all in rhyme. Crowds cheered on both sides the way, parade marched bright throughout the day. Country lane alive with play. Jolly bells rang across the street with trivia chimes so bright and sweet. They swung in rhythm high and low and made the snowflakes dance and glow. Children sang with joyful cheer as bells rang out both far and near. Each note twinkled in winter's air while jingling music filled everywhere. The melody bounced from tree to tree, a jolly sound for all to see, a ringing tune of harmony.
Jingle Jingle
Jolly bells rang across the street with cheer, the chimes so bright and sweet. They swung in rhythm high and low and made the snowflakes dance and glow. Children sang with joyful cheer as bells rang out both far and near. Each note twinkled in winter's air while jingling music filled everywhere. The melody bounced from tree to tree, a jolly sound for all to see, a ringing tune of harmony. 3 blind mice ran down the lane through golden wheat and sunny grain. They scurried fast on tiny feet, following smells both soft and sweet. Their whiskers twitched in morning light as stalks waved gently left and right. The breeze guided them on their way through it that shimmered bright as day. They chased each other with delight until the sun began to hide. A wee plain run from morn to night. 3 blind mice ran down the lane through golden wheat and sunny grain. They scurried fast on tiny feet, following smells both soft and sweet. Their whiskers twitched in morning light as stalks waved gently left and right. The breeze guided them on their way through wheat that shimmered bright as day. They chased each other with delight until the sun began to hide. A wheat lane run from morn to night. Goosey, goosey, gander strolled along pond path shining with birdsong. He waddled past the flowing stream while ripples danced in morning gleam. Dragonflies skimmed above the pond as reeds waved gently far beyond. He honked with joy along the trail, following footsteps soft and frail. The sun reflected on water clear, a path of peace for all to hear. A pond path walk both bright and honk, honk, he he, honk. Goosey, goosey, gander strolled along pond path shining with birdsong. He waddled past the flowing stream while ripples danced in morning gleam.
Oh, Goosey, look at the sparkles!
Above the pond as reeds waved gently far beyond. He honked with joy along the trail, following footsteps soft and frail. The sun reflected on water clear, a path of peace for all to hear. A pond path walk both bright and dear. At the fair the weasel lapped and spun around while children peeped. Lanterns glowed in every hand while music played across the land. The weasel twirled with silly cheer and popped again for all to hear. The crowd clapped hands and stomped their feet as weasel spun in rhythm sweet. Lights reflected on every face, a roundabout fun full of grace, a fair time spun on Tittery Place. At the fair the weasel lapped and spun around while children peeped. Lanterns glowed in every hand while music played across the land. The weasel twirled with silly cheer and popped again for all to hear. The crowd clapped hands and stomped their feet as weasel spun in rhythm sweet. Lights reflected on every face, a roundabout fun full of grace.
it replace?
Candy canes wiggled side to side as children giggled in pure delight. They twisted, turned, and danced around while peppermint scents filled the ground. Red and white and stripes so bright glistened softly in the light. Tiny hands held treats so sweet, moving along to happy beat. Laughter rose in joyful chime, celebrating wiggle time.
Wow! Look at all the candy!
Dance so prime. Candy canes wiggled side to side as children giggled in pure delight. They twisted, turned, and danced around while peppermint scents filled the ground. Red and white and stripes so bright glistened softly in the light. Tiny hands held treats so sweet, moving along to happy beat. Laughter rose in joyful chime, celebrating wiggle time. A peppermint dance so prime.
Love candy.
There was an old woman on a hill. Her pebblestone home was quiet and still. She planted blooms around the door and swept the path along the floor. Birds perched lightly in morning sun, while breezes whispered soft and fun. Her windows glowed with golden light, shining warmly through the night.
Would you like to
The
come in,
garden
dear?
hummed a gentle
getting
tune
dark.
beneath the sun and silver moon. Her pebblestone home what felt like June. There was an old woman on a hill. Her pebblestone home was quiet and still. She planted blooms around the door and swept the path along the floor. Birds perched lightly in morning sun, while breezes whispered soft and fun. Her windows glowed with golden light, shining warmly through the night. The garden hummed a gentle tune beneath the sun and silver moon. Her pebblestone home what felt like June. Miss Polly's dolly loved her lamp, a cozy light with golden champ. She polished it with careful hand till flowers sparkled on each strand. The dolly twirled beneath the glow as little shadows danced below. They hummed a tune both soft and sweet, while sunlight kissed their tiny feet. The cozy lamp shone warm and fair, filling the room with gentle care. A loving glow they always share. Miss Polly's dolly loved her lamp, a cozy light with golden champ. She polished it with careful hand till flowers sparkled on each strand. The dolly twirled beneath the glow as little shadows danced below. They hummed a tune both soft and sweet, while sunlight kissed their tiny feet.
Mommy says I can stay up late and play.
The cozy lamp shone warm and fair, filling the room with gentle care. A love